focus on learning and their education and their future. And when they take their eyes off that, they end up in situations like this that affects more than just them. It affects an entire community. In this case, it affected a young mother. Her children, her family will forever just be saddened and impacted by this tragedy that should not have occurred. This is a tragedy that should not have occurred. And so at this point, we will again provide services and support to the family, but we will also seek justice. And that's why I'm very proud to have our partner, our state's attorney, Tara Jackson, here with us to talk about the process as she moves forward with investigating this matter. So, State's Attorney Jackson, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, County Executive. And as the County Executive said, well, let me first just start by offering my condolences to the family. It is indeed tragic that we've lost a life on our roads here in the county. It's important for us as the state's attorney's office to be in lockstep with the Prince George's County Police Department, our Seat Pleasant Police Department, as they investigate this case. And we will be partnering with them in that effort. And I'll tell you that we will bring whatever charges are required, whatever violations of the law we see, we will charge for that. And we will seek to hold the persons responsible for this crime. Whether it's, you've heard already that it is our young people, that it is juveniles that were driving this car, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but we have got to hold our young people responsible. If we don't, we will continue to see tragedies like the one that we've seen today. So what we will do is, as I said, we'll be involved with the investigation and supporting the police in that investigation, and then we will review whatever charges are brought by the police department, and after that time we will submit whatever it is that we need to submit in terms of charges to the grand jury to seek indictment if appropriate. Again, I just want to I want to say repeat what the county executive said, and that is, this is the first day of school, and it's so unfortunate that we're here on the roads of our county. Instead of celebrating our children, we're talking about a life that was lost. Thank you.
And we have coordinated with the Office of the Attorney General for the state of Maryland. They've been informed about this based on the evidence that we have at this time that includes video evidence. They made the decision not to respond to this. The Prince George's County Accident Reconstruction Team will handle the fatal investigation, to include working with the state's attorney for any criminal charges. If there's any internal investigation that would be done to determine if the officers were within policy, that will be done by the Seat Pleasant Police Department and Chief Haywood's team. Chief.
Thank you, Chief. Good evening. Like Chief Naylor, the county executive and the state's attorney said, on behalf of the Seat Pleasant Police Department and the city of Seat Pleasant, our condolences goes out to the family. It's a tragic incident anytime that we lose a life, but I say this all the time, it's even worse when juveniles are involved. Us as a community, as parents, we need to make sure that we're holding our young folks accountable. We appreciate the assistance of Prince George's County Police, the state's attorney's office, and the county executive's office for being here and assisting in this investigation. And any type of follow-ups will be conducted by the crash team that represents the crash.
And I do want to stress that at this time, there's no evidence that there was a violation of policy per Seat Pleasant Police Department. So we'll take just a few questions, but again, this is an active investigation. We're not going to go into details.
Just curious, how did officers first spot that it was a stolen vehicle? We're hearing it was their license plate readers, if you could confirm that.
That's accurate.
Okay, and why were officers told to stop pursuing the vehicle?
Based on what we have, if it's just a stolen vehicle, we don't follow, and they were never pursuing. They were following the vehicle at what they believed to be a safe distance, but based on the time of day, the traffic, we don't even follow stolen vehicles. So
Why were they told to stop following the vehicle?
Simply because it's just a stolen vehicle, and we don't even follow. What they were trying to do is keep eyes on it until we got the helicopter in the air that could follow it. So they were doing that from a distance, is my understanding. So even that was not worth it, so they stopped that prior to the accident.
At that time, was the vehicle known to be speeding?
That I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. That'll be revealed in our investigation.
Just one question. Can you confirm where the two cars were stolen from? And after that, do you have any confirmation that these students are Prince George's County Public School students?
I don't have information on where the cars were stolen from yet. As far as where the juveniles were from, we don't have that, or we're not releasing that information. But we are actively looking into to see if they were involved in additional crimes. The only thing we're going to release about the victim is that there was an adult victim that was killed in the accident. One adult victim that was killed in this tragic accident.
What about the child in the car?
Child was injured and is at a local hospital being treated, but non-life-threatening, we believe.
Are you able to tell us how old that child is?
No, I will not release that.
So how concerned, that was for the St. Pleasant police chief. So how concerned is for the stolen car involving a child, because there was a similar incident that happened 2 months ago where the St. Pleasant police chased the car into DC, and then there's one crash in the DC. That was also involved the stolen car with a juvenile on it. So just wanted to see how concerned.
And a good number of stolen vehicles are committed by juveniles. So it's definitely a concern, something that we would like to stop. So I'll take one more question.
Can you just clarify what direction they were driving in and what happened? They flew through a red light?
I would have to yield to Seat Pleasant on that, but again, that information we're not releasing because it's under active investigation. I don't want to give inaccurate information. So,
is there a message to parents who don't know where their kids are?
We always take that one as the last question. So we always encourage parents to know where their children are and be active in their lives, and what we see time and time again is when children are left unattended, or we have young kids that are out and about, bad things like this can happen, whether they're the innocent victim of something or whether they're involved in it. So we appreciate everybody coming out, and sorry that it's under these circumstances.
Thank you very much for being
Thank
here.
you.
Appreciate it. Anyone else trying?
They were all taken to the hospital? I heard three somewhere.
To be honest, that part I don't go back to this.
Yeah, that's what my assignment desk told me was 3 were taken to the hospital.
Right. And then the other car that was found in connection.
They didn't share it, but apparently there was one person in there.
One person.
And they didn't ask me to share it. They just crashed nearby.
Believe this is yours?
But yeah, there was another stolen vehicle.
Yeah, because that's also I asked, especially like this, 2 months ago, the police chased